Is the mic on? Is the mic on? Are we live everywhere? Really? Wow. Oh my god, you guys. I'm so glad I'm not a computer person. I'm just so glad I'm not a computer person. We literally just spent like 3 hours trying. Well, I hear an alarm going off in the other room. Oh no, I think they must be setting the alarm at the other store. We just spent like 3 hours trying to figure out how to get our streaming thing linked to make sure that we're going live on the YouTube, on the Instagram, on the Facebook. Well, I can't check because I'm logged in, dog. um, yeah. Hey, yo, comment below if we're live. If we're live and you see us, comment below. That was hilarious. Oh, God, Ryan. What is that? How long is that rod? That's just 10.6? I'm live. That's right, motherfuckers. We live. We live. It's the casting couch. We're just gonna wait a minute. Hold on. What's that? Oh, you're good. I don't even think you should worry about it. I think we should get that thing cast up onto that screen. And then if you want to fuck with those once we know everything is all set. What's that? Crickety crackety. Oh, what does it say? Pick me up. The coffee cup. I said, hey guys, we can't like if any fishing brand gets a alcohol or tobacco sponsorship. Oh, I got to get my nicotine off the counter. If anybody gives us a alcohol or a tobacco sponsorship, we are the most deserving of an alcohol and a tobacco sponsorship. I was like, no free ads. We got to get koozies on these bitches. We got to get koozies on these bitches. Oh, we got Ryan in the house tonight. Waterfowling with RJ. And we got Kobe. That's not here. I'm assuming the motherfucker's on his way. Say he's coming. So, if not, me and Ryan are gonna be talking to you guys about spring Chinook setups. We're gonna be talking a little bit of King of the Spring. We got Maggie in the house. Maggie wants a French fry. Oh, I just heard a door shut. That was you? Sorry, Bill. No free ads. Love you, Bill. What? He's got all his little setups over here. We're gonna kind of be breaking down like 360 setups, triangle setups, maybe talking a little bit of plunking. We got all sorts of shit for you guys. And if you guys hit us up in the comments, the man Garrett, the man, the myth, the legend back there, is gonna let us know. And we got discount codes tonight. So like if you guys want to sign up for the King of the Spring tournament, comment down below and I'll get you guys a discount code for 20% off registration or any swag merchandise off the High Class Outside website. So holla. Holla. Running weekly. 2 emails down below where you just were. Down. Down. Yes. There should be a dock. Keep going down. Down. Yes. So last week we had so many people in here and we were just a little bit all over the place. It was our first live stream ever, so we're still getting things dialed in. I think we're gonna have James Moore call in tonight. We might have Fishy Mills call in tonight. And Ryan's here. My baby boy. And Maggie. Maggie, how are you? How are you, girl? You good? Yes? Oh, yes, you sweetheart.
Oh, he's just so happy.
Oh, zoom in on it a little bit. Maybe that was a bad idea. I was like, I can't. Here. Yeah, do that and then put the other one up there. Oh, I heard another car. Heard another car door. You think that's Kobe? Someone's gonna knock in here in a minute, I promise. Nope. Nope. Hold on, should we text his ass?
Probably.
Kobe, where's your bitch ass at? Kobe. It's okay though because we have a little bit of quiet right now before Kobe gets here. Because when Kobe gets here,
It's not going to be quiet.
that's the truth. Kobe likes to talk. We'll just put it that way. We love you, Kobe. We love you. I'm finishing my burger from tonight. Hey, I will tell you all the best kept secret in St. John's. Slim's. Slim's Tavern, yo. It's the only place where you can go have 2 beers, get a burger and fries, and spend literally $18. Like their burgers, all of their main entrees of food. Shout outs to Slim's. I say no free ads, but like shout outs to Slim's, dude. I want those guys to live because $10, I think it's $9 for a bacon cheeseburger and fries, bro. That's unheard of, man. That is unheard of.
That's pretty damn good. You can't.
Also, Slims, you almost killed me earlier. Garrett can attest to it. I literally took one bite of my burger and coughed and shot like sesame seeds up my nose. Almost choked. He almost had to give me the Heimlich. We got anybody in the feeds here, Garrett? Who we got? Nobody? Is that for the YouTube? We're late as per usual. What up, guys? How y'all doing? It's a casting couch. It's the casting couch. We got Brian in the house, waterfowling with RJ. We got Maggie. In a minute here, we're gonna kind of be breaking down spring Chinook setups, targeting early springers, talking a little bit of King of the Spring, the largest and longest salmon tournament in the entire world that we are hosting. We're gonna be having a party out here down at the shop July 11th. You guys should all come. And also, if you guys want to register or sign up for the tournament right now, I got a discount code for you guys for 20% off registration. It is Casting Couch. The casting, not the, sorry, Casting Couch. Go on to High Class Outside or highclasstackleco.com and sign up for the tournament. Use code Casting Couch. You guys will get 20% off registration or 20% off any merch, whatever you guys want to buy, off the High Class Outside website. So, anyways, I feel like, you know, it feels like lonely without Kobe, though, kind of. You know,
He said he's on his way.
he said he's on his way. Well, either way, Ryan and I are here. At some point, this doorbell is gonna ring, and Kobe's gonna come busting through. What's that? Yeah, one word. Casting Couch. No uppercase, no lower. Well, hold on. I think she put it in as all lowercase and all uppercase. So 20% off. 20% off if you guys want to sign up for the King of the Spring tournament. Yeah. Just do highclasstackleco.com. Dude, this is crazy. We got Garrett back here. It's like having Jamie at Joe Rogan. Like, he's on this shit. Getting little codes up on the screen. Oh, hello. Did you catch a Springer yet? No?
I haven't even gone after him.
Dude, people be posting pictures of Springers.
I know.
Bro. Every
know.
day. Every day
get
somebody's bringing
I
a
get
Springer
reports
into
every day.
Fisherman's Marine. Wait, are they catching them out by you?
There's been a couple caught.
Yeah. Ryan's out Rainier, Klatskanaish, and that's kind of where things kick off. You know, like
kind of a funnel.
Yeah.
It's where everything has to funnel through to go to, the Willamette or any of the upper river.
You spend a lot of time trolling out on the Columbia, out on that main stem right there, early season. Yeah.
Yeah, I spend a good bit of
Maggie.
time out there.
Hold on. Hey, you can have one more
Mostly-
fight. Go lay down.
Maggie, go lay down.
All right, I'm getting my burger out of here, guys.
Mostly trolling triangles.
Triangles. Is that sandy bottom out there?
There's a good bit of sandy bottom. You'll get some stuff that's gravel, but mostly sandy bottom that I'm trolling, and ledges. If I'm trolling the main stem, I'm usually looking between 20 and 5 feet. I'll go shallower if I am, fishing in a smaller channel or something.
That's not a big sled, though.
Yeah,
That's not a big boat.
I'll fish out of a 20-foot Super V.
Yeah.
And I'll fish 8-10 foot of water sometimes.
Is that like up on the edges or just in?
Yeah, up on the edges and high water like right now. You know, we've had these rains these past couple days, and that water's high, muddy. Those fish are sitting as close to the side as they can because they're getting
big flow in the middle of the water, and they don't want to work that hard. They are lazy. You know what I mean?
Very
like
lazy fish.
Well, they're not lazy. They travel thousands, and these motherfuckers.
They're
swim
lazy
all the way to Alaska. So
they're energy conservative, we should say.
Yeah. Especially when they get back into the river, and they know. I mean, like, because the thing about it, don't even worry about that. The thing about it is the springers come in, and even though they're coming in early in the year, they're probably going to spawn around the same time that the fall fish do.
Yep.
So these fish are coming in. They've got a lot of extra fat on them. I mean, that's why we're all like, oh, the purple backs. Everybody goes crazy over the springers because, like, these things come in fat. These things have been eaten. These things are filled up and loaded with fat, and they've got to make it in these main river systems almost like 4 times as long as those fish that are coming in the fall.
Yep.
So, like, the Chinook that come in the spring are the best eating Chinook that you get for the entire year. So I think that's also, for us guys like me who aren't out targeting steelhead every single weekend like you motherfuckers, like, I take a big old break through the winter. You know what I mean? Like I leave the steelhead for you guys. You guys go beat up the banks, go run the drift boats out there cold as fuck. And then I wait until about 4:20. 4:20 is my date. Like I'm like, hey, 4:20 is here. We got to get out on the river, and I'll. My main fishery is right down here from the shop, so like that's where I learned how to fish for Chinook salmon, spring Chinook. I think it was like I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. It was July 2nd, 2020. I booked a trip with shout outs Mr. Nick Popov, and we fished just the harbor here at Fred's, and we had we didn't catch a ton of fish, but we had 14 takedowns in a day. So it was insane, and that was the day like the light bulb went off, and I was like, oh shit, this is 15 minutes from my house. What have I been doing with my life?
Yeah.
It was during COVID. I cashed out my Robinhood funds, and I went and I bought a Smoker Craft Alaskan, and started hitting it hard. And I think I had that boat for a whole week and a half. Took my wife and my kids out on it, and my wife finally was like, all right, I get it. You can get a bigger boat. So I think I had that boat for a week and a half, and then I upgraded to the not very much bigger. I had an Alumacraft. I had a Alumacraft, like just a bass boat from Minnesota, you know.
Hey man, you killed a lot of fish.
Yeah, we killed a lot of fucking fish out that boat. R.I.P. Actually, she's not dead. She's in Idaho somewhere, I think. She's out fishing for lake trout and shit now. Like, but yeah, that boat was awesome, man. I was very blessed to have gotten to learn how to fish for springers and just fall in love with salmon out here in my backyard. I was 15 minutes from this fishery, so I put my boat down at Fred's in the spring and fish the harbor every morning. And I'll probably be doing it again and again. You guys are going to get sick of me talking about the Willamette Harbor and just Davis and all these local places because, man, it's fun and I have a hard time leaving it when it's happening. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you have the same problem.
I feel you. Like, I have a hard time going down to Buoy 10 sometimes, to be honest.
Because you've got fish in your backyard.
Well, yeah, I'll go down to Rainier, and it's a smaller area, but I enjoy fishing there. You know, there's a good group of guys that I see out there day in and day out, and everybody's friendly for the most part.
Shout outs to the boys. Who we got out there all the time?
We have Dylan Booth.
Dylan Booth. Barb's Deep. Sweet. Who's in here talking? What up, guys? What's a good date? Georgia, where's your bitch ass at? Yeah, what does Maggie think about not being able to fish 2 rods on the Willie this year?
Maggie and I are upset about not being able to fish 2 rods this year, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm sad about it. Every year since I started fishing, we've been able to run that 2-rod endorsement in the Willamette, and for the last 3 years, I've been teaching young Nick Taylor, which you guys will all get to meet. He's the GM of the shop down here, and he had a boat sitting in his grandpa's backyard for 20 years. Dope ass, old ass Super V, and we'd be out fishing in my Alumacraft, and I was like, the fuck, Nick? You got a giant boat? Like, what are we doing in my boat, dude? Let's be comfy, you know? So we got his boat dialed in, and I've just been teaching him how to fish out here. We've been out to Astoria. He actually smacked him in Tillamook this last year. So, yeah, man. Yeah.
It's great.
We're still going to get him with 1 rod.
Yeah.
We're still going to get him with 1 rod.
I think it will, force people to choose, a little bit more. I have
That's true.
When I use the 2-rod endorsement, I'm using it with 2 different things most of the time. Like,
not me.
Well, for me, sometimes I'll even troll a straight spinning glow, a stuffer bait, or a spinner.
Yeah.
And this early time, sometimes, you know, I don't really care what the water temperature is. I'll throw out a 360 on one rod and throw out a triangle and herring on the other.
You run bait behind a 360 often?
Yeah, I do
Like
stick.
herring or a chovy?
Not until the fall most of the time. I'm more of a, if I'm in the spring, I'm fishing a prawn or a coon shrimp behind my 360.
You run a lot of herring with triangles out there by Klatskanai though, huh? Yeah. Yeah, on that sandy ass bottom. Tick tick in the bottom, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where I know it's not snaggy, and then where I do know that it's snaggy.
Yeah, I had one rigged up too. I had a little lock and drop over here.
Yeah.
These are one of our products that we designed and put out a couple years ago. I'll get a close up on it in a minute, but you know, a lot of people run these with just a piece of hardware off of it to snap your guys' cannonball on. And I'll only do this when I'm running suspended. And I'll usually do this when I'm lazy in the fall and I'm running suspended. Like 90% of the time when I'm trolling, whether it's a triangle or a 360, I'm always running a dropper, some kind of a dropper off of it. So I'll just tie up either I'll actually use like fluoro or just mono to run my dropper most of the time. I don't actually use braid. I just kind of had an example like this because I run these like this because if my cannonball gets stuck, I want it to break off. You know what I mean? And I want to get the rest of my gear off. Like the cannonball is the least of my worries. So
that is my same point for this setup here.
Yeah.
I'm a guy that uses a duo snap on them 24/7.
Yeah.
And I don't normally tie directly to my sliders. And usually
I will just because I feel like there's a little bit of drag when you got that dual lock running.
That is true.
Front of it.
There is a tiny bit of drag.
Yeah.
I'll typically use 10-ish, 10 to 12 pound test for my weight dropper. And because I'm switching out weights fairly often with our tides.
Yep.
Most of the time I'm using a 12 like I have here, but I do have another duo lock on the bottom of my dropper. And yes, that also does cause a little bit more drag and has a chance of getting caught up as well. But I have, in my eyes, if this is going to get caught up, your lead's also going to get caught up anyway if you have it pre-tied.
I'd rather lose my cannonball than my flasher and my spinner or my super bait or my herring or whatever. So
it's like this flasher here. You know, I've had this flasher since the year I bought my boat.
Oh wow!
You know, it's
what? Hey, shout outs to Short Bus.
Yeah,
the official flasher of the King of the Spring tournament, and the official flasher down here at the High Class Tackle Shop too. We got all the Short Buses. So
this one is just a regular pole dancer. You know, it's been a good springtime flasher for me. Nice UV back with an orange and bronze face on it.
You like that one?
This chrome Mexican hat's also been a pretty good one to me. But
did you fish that last year?
I didn't. Oh yeah, actually I did fish that one last year. I fished that one and this one last year.
Okay. Is that your favorite?
Yeah, this
springtime flasher.
This